A person wearing a full face prosthetic mask to evade CCTV and facial recognition. When a man makes money, he feels like he wants more women. But when a woman makes money, she feels like she doesn't need a man. Corn is grown on every continent except Antarctica. A 15-year-old injected himself with mercury at least 3 times in an attempt to turn his bones into metal after seeing X-Men Origins Wolverine. In the past, he also allowed himself to be bitten by spiders multiple times because he wanted to become Spider-Man. You can travel now from Delhi to London in a bus in 70 days. Visit 18 countries on the way. Jackie Chan once broke 12 cement blocks with a fist holding an egg without damaging the egg. New Russian combat suits can survive 50 caliber bullets and have built-in night vision, water filters and self-contained heater. Former Liberian President Charles King is listed in the Guinness Book of Records for the most fraudulent election reported in history. He won the 1927 election with 234,000 votes in a country with 15,000 registered voters. Why aircraft are painted white? The main reason is to reflect sunlight. Painting a passenger plane white minimizes both the heating and potential damage from solar radiation. There is an island in Australia where you can hang out with an animal known as the quokka that has no fear of humans and always has a perpetual smile on its face. In 1986, a French woman studied for months so she could learn how to fly a helicopter. Then she rented one, flew it over a prison and grabbed her husband, a convicted bank robber, from the prison's roof. William Lester Surf, also known as the Riverside prostitute killer, used the flesh from one of his victims for his sweet chili recipe in a chili cook-off. Surf ended up winning first place. Switzerland has not had landfill since 2000. 50% of their municipal waste is recycled and 50% is incinerated to produce electricity. Angelina Jolie's daughter, Vivienne Julie Pitt, got the part of young Aurora in Maleficent because she was the only child actor who was not afraid of her mother in costume. The world's strongest coffee, Dead Fish Coffee, contains 200% more caffeine than the average cup of coffee. This is not recommended for people who want to sleep at some point in next 3 days. A chemist who tested drugs for police departments in thousands of court cases was high almost every day. She went to work for 8 years. 700 years old Lord Ganesha idol at the top of active volcano Mount Bromo in Indonesia. Locals believe that Lord Ganesha is their protector from the active volcano. The strongest people tend to smile even during their toughest times. Smiling is a psychological symbol of strength. Prince Charles Cinema in London has ninjas who quietly as the noisy people in the movie theatre. Chris Evans initially rejected the role of Captain America for 2 to 3 times as he was not ready to sign a contract for 9 years at once. Later, his friend's mother and Robert Downey Jr. convinced him, and the rest is history. Adam Reiner was the only person in recorded history to have been both a dwarf and a giant. Meet Jimmy Wales, the founder of Wikipedia, a non-profit encyclopedia. He is the savior of 95% students around the world. Tom Monaghan, the founder of Domino's Pizza, met his wife on his first pizza delivery. Man breaks longest plank record with 9 hours and 30-minute plank. There is a gym in Japan where girls motivate you to work out and force you to drink protein shake. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi tops the list of global leaders with the highest ratings of 70% in a survey. He left behind Joe Biden, Boris Johnson, Angela Merkel, Justin Trudeau and others. In 1901, a doctor called Duncan McDougall tried to prove the existence of the human soul. To do so, he measured the weight of a person at the moment of death. He did this with 6 patients and all of them experienced the same weight loss of 21 grams. If you like this video, please do share, like and subscribe to our channel Stay Foolish with me.